6. All right, let's see. Good afternoon and welcome to Seekonk High School for the second and final day of our June BGSC special team meet. I am alongside Robin Connors today. I am Jeremy Abreu bringing you all the action here for the 13 and over session. You're currently watching the final session go through their warm-ups. We should be getting started probably in about 7 to 8 minutes. Officials are all here. So let's see, we have Mike and Michelle Dauphin, Ken Cartwright, Abby, Dick Parasol, Jason Eady. We have one official that I don't know. So we have another official. So thank you to all the officials. All the coaches are here. We have Gators, Seekonk Gators North. We have Crimson North, Crimson South. We also have Anglefish Aquatics from Cumberland. We also have our timers starting to come into the building. Mike Kavik, Tim Groves. I think we're good this session with timers. We did need timers this morning. We did have a parent step up, so thank you very much for that. We have Dr. John Kiang hobbling through the pool right now as a volunteer timer as well. Should be an exciting session. If last night was any indication of today, we had quite a lot of good races here in this 13 and over session. A lot of things to talk about during some downtime today. Anybody watch the Olympic trials? So Olympic trials have been broadcasting from Omaha over the past 2 days. It's been very exciting to watch. I have a couple things I'd like to bring up on the broadcast then. Bruins, tough loss to the Islanders. Series tied at 2. Red Sox beating the Yankees last night. So it's a big weekend here in New England, Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts. Another hot day here. Robin and I were just talking about the heat in the 90s yesterday and today. For those of you who aren't in the pool area, and that's basically all of you, it's pretty hot in here too. Robin and I have plenty of hydration for the afternoon session. I want to say it's probably almost as hot in here as it is outside. There's just no sun. So you're watching the Seekonk Gators team go through their final warm-ups here, working on starts. Our first event this afternoon is going to be event 37, girls 13 and over 200-yard IM. There will be 10 heats. So yesterday we finished, I think it was right around 4, so it was about 3 hours within the broadcast. So hopefully today we don't have the 200 breaststroke, I don't think. We had a long breaststroke event yesterday. We do have the 50 free today, though, that was moved from Saturday. We have the 200-yard backstroke today. So we should be getting done. I mean, I don't want to look at the sheet because I think the end time will scare me. Oh, I don't even have it on mine. You have it on yours? Nope. All right, so we don't have an end time, folks, so that's probably for the best. Probably around 5 o'clock. Hopefully before then, we'll be getting done. More timers are making it into the building here. So we appreciate all of the volunteers. So getting into, quickly before we get started, the Olympic trials. I don't know if anybody watched the trials. And again, if you can hear me loud and clear, put something in on the chat just so I know I'm not talking to no one out there. It looks like everything's connected good. So for those of you who watched the Olympic trials last night, you had the pleasure to see 13-year-old Kayla Hahn. So Kayla is from California. She just turned 13 on Monday. She qualified, so she was an Olympic trial qualifier at the age of 12 in the 400 IM. She swam in the preliminaries yesterday during the day, was part of the top 16. She made it back for the B final, and she won the B final. So 13 years old in 6 days, qualified for the Olympic trials at the age of 12 and was a Heat B winner. So quite an accomplishment. I'm sure if any of you were watching last night, you saw it as well. Pretty outstanding. Some really good performances in the trials. It really magnifies how this brutal sport of swimming can come down to 1/100th of a second. In the A finals, the top two finishers would move on to Wave 2 Olympic trials. And there were 3 of them last night who the difference between second place and third place was 1/100th of a second. So, you know, that turn, that start, that extra stroke all comes down. Shout out to the Bonin family. I know Roger and Stephanie are out in the parking lot. They kept us hydrated and filled up this morning. Tons of refreshments. Sincerely appreciated. Thank you very much. The Bonins will have Audrey swimming this afternoon. Kelsey swam this morning in the 12 and under session. So as the pool starts to get cleared up, we're getting ready to go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 timers ready. We probably have some more coming in as we move along here, as the Gators will finish their warm-ups in the pool right now. Started off with heat 1 of the 200 IM. Once again, 10 heats on the girls' side, 8 heats on the boys' side. We have sort of a packed house, but, you know, we have some distancing, still very hot. We're going to try a couple different things from a camera perspective. So yesterday we chose to go with the one camera, kind of a wide angle of the pool. I know I did hear some feedback. The middle of the pool from lanes like 3, 4, 5, and 6, it was tough to see. So we're back to 2 cameras today. So if you're watching right now, we're going to do some switching. There's the far end, here's the near end. So we're going to go back and forth as the swimmers make their way. We may also switch it up and just try a single camera at some point and just pan, you know, from the left to the right. You can give us your feedback on what looks the best. Trying to make the best of our broadcast position here. I do think we have a good position. I personally like being elevated a little bit higher than the pool. You know, it certainly comes with challenges as well. Also, we have to consider where the utilities are within the building here. So in order to run this, I need power, I need internet, and I also, once we get the software straightened out to connect to the scoreboard system, I will need a physical connection from my computer to the scorers table. So can't really take this to the middle of the pool. Have to stay down this end. I think we're looking for someone. Okay, so we're looking for a backup timer. I think we have one, and she's on her way. I'm not sure who it is. But they will be in the building shortly. Maybe they'll get a rousing applause when they enter. We're at 1:20. So it is our start time. I know Ray is very anxious to get started down at the scorer's table. Pool is vacated. I know Heat 1 is ready to go. Had the pleasure of meeting some of the Anglefish Aquatics families outside after the first session. This is Anglefish's first meet here at the high school with us at Gators. They've had quite a few outstanding performances this morning. Avery Cover, Jonathan Fioli-Haughey, whose sister will be swimming this afternoon, Jaden. Michaela Brooks, Amaya Brooks will also be swimming this afternoon. Okay, the officials are running through their pre-race testing. I hope we are close to being ready to go. Up to 53. Okay, so Ray making his announcements. We are ready to go here. Event 37.
We are going to try and move this along a little bit today, so if you're in the next heat, please make sure you starting blocks, okay, prior to the end of the heat that's in the water. So heat 1, head to the blocks, please. Heat 1.
So heat 1 heading to the blocks here. Event 37, girls 13 and over, 200-yard IM. 3 swimmers in heat 1.
Swimmers, just like yesterday, the diving well will be open after your heat for a quick warm down.
Ayla Tessier in lane 2 from Crimson. Michaela Gabriel in lane 3 from Gators. And Amaya Brooks in lane 4 from Anglefish. Kathleen Hughes has entered the building. Greg LaRoche leading the timers in a very official capacity. Swimmers are ready, officials are ready. We're ready to get going here. We're off. Heat number 1 of the afternoon. Girls 13 and over, 200 IM. Ayla Tessier in lane 2 from Crimson. Michaela Gabriel in lane 3. Amaya Brooks in lane 4. So as we've seen in past meets, and even this morning with the IM, doesn't really matter who's leading right off the bat. Each of these swimmers will have their strengths and weaknesses. As we move along, you'll see Gabrielle from Gators in lane 3. She's our current leader. She's out in a 35.86. She'll make the transition over to backstroke along with Amaya Brooks from Anglefish. Amaya, 13 years old. Gabrielle, 14. Tessier, 14 as well. Tessier has lost her goggles here in lane 2. She was able to just put them back on while doing the backstroke there, so I presume that to be a legal move. Goggles are back on. Gabrielle continues to be your leader. In lane 3, she'll transition from back to breaststroke. She'll utilize an open turn. 3 different ways you can go from backstroke into breaststroke: an open turn, a bucket turn, a crossover turn. If you were watching the trials last night, Elizabeth Beisel had some really good commentary and insight into those 3 different turns, as she was an IMer herself, specializing in the 4 IM. Seems to be the consensus was the crossover turn is the quickest, also the hardest to master, followed by the bucket turn and just an open turn. So Gabrielle went open turn. She's coming in here. Will make her 2-hand touch and move over to freestyle. So Amaya Brooks about 5 seconds behind in lane number 4. So Gabrielle has been strong from beginning to end here. None of these swimmers have an official recorded time for the 2 IM, so likely their first time swimming this event. And it will be Michaela Gabriel starting us off here this afternoon. She'll finish in a 2:43.89 and take first. Brooks second, 2:46.08. Tessier will take third. So Gabriel from Gators, Brooks from Anglefish Aquatics. Tessier from Crimson finishing up in here in lane 2. We had quite a lot of swimmers this morning lose their goggles. 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 5 swimmers that I was aware of that lost their goggles. And just like Tessier, they continued to persevere and fight through it. Nice close out there by Tessier, and we're on to heat number 2. Emma Giardini in lane 2, Hunter Dubois in 3, Ella Folks in 4, Phoebe Burke in lane 5. Crimson on the bookends here, Giardini and Burke, lanes 2 and 5 from Crimson. Dubois and Folks from Gators, lanes 3 and 4. Top time coming in belongs to Hunter Dubois, 2:55.04. But it is Ella Folks in lane 4 who has jumped out to the early lead with the butterfly. 36.89 the split for Folks. Phoebe Burke second to touch at 41.09 as they transition into backstroke now. Folks continuing to pick up some speed here in lane 4. Good turn down on the far end by Folks. As we look at the fundamentals of backstroke, head straight, shoulder rotation, hips up. Folks crossing off all of those things. She'll make the transition into breast with an open turn herself. So Folks 1, Dubois 2. Lanes 4 and lanes 3. Folks has made the turn to come back in breaststroke. So Hunter Dubois in lane 3 making a little bit of a move here on Folks. Folks seems to be tiring down a little bit here. Dubois has narrowed that gap to within striking distance here for the freestyle. Folks about a 1.5 second lead going into the freestyle here, so it's whoever can eke out that last bit of energy here for the 50 free. Folks looking strong as they head to the far end. It is Folks to the wall first, followed by Dubois. Dubois making a bit of a move here in lane 3. And they're at the flags, and it will be Hunter Dubois, 251.85. Folks will go at 252.98, so Folks just ran out of steam there at the end. Seemingly in the final 10 to 12 yards, Dubois made her move. She is your Heat 2 winner, 251.85. Coming in third was Phoebe Burke from Crimson, 259.76. Heat 3 forthcoming. Lanes 5 and 6 will be open. Langland Kurjam in lane 1, Madeline Babcock in lane 2, Michaela Rutledge in 3, Carolina Kiang in 4, all Gators here. All Gators here in heat number 3. Rutledge comes in with the top time, 2:44.53 for Michaela. She's in lane 3, currently your leader. Once again, Madeline Babcock in lane 2, legally blind swimmer for Gators. We saw her yesterday put in an outstanding performance. Her coaches stand at both ends of the pool, let her know when she's nearing the wall. Great timing right there on the coach notification. So Babcock in lane 2. It is Kiang who has taken over the lead in lane 4. So Rutledge was out quick. Kiang will open turn into breaststroke, as will Rutledge in 4. Right now, Babcock in third place in lane 2. So Kiang and Rutledge battling here. This will come down to the 50 free at the end. Babcock making a move here as well. So Babcock taking this to within a second and a half of our leaders. Our leader is Rutledge, 209.91. Kiang, 210.16. Babcock's 212.02. It's Kiang now who has taken the lead in lane 4 with the freestyle. And it is Carolina Kiang who has pulled away at the end here in lane 4. She will be your Heat 3 winner. 246.25 her time. Michaela Rutledge second, 249.02. Madeline Babcock third, 250.48. So Carolina Kiang from Gators, 246.25. The winning time as we move on to heat number 4. Heat 4, Izzy Alonso in lane 1, Amanda Abbott in 2, Jillian Frechette in lane 3, Jean Wango in lane 4, Keegan Wright in 5, Jane Dator in 6. So Wright and Dator in lanes 5, 4, and 5. 5 and 6 from Crimson. The rest Gators. Top time coming in belongs to Frechette, 238.23. Jillian's best time, 13-year-old swimmer from Gators. Frechette is in lane 3. But right now, it's Keegan Wright and Jane Dator leading the way. Lanes 5 and 6, Frechette in lane 3. Looks like Jean Wang Gao in lane 4 is battling for first with the 2 Crimson swimmers. Keegan Wright, a 14-year-old from Crimson. Jane Dator, a 13-year-old swimmer from Crimson. And it is Wright in lane 5 who has established a little bit of a lead here. So good example of the turnstiles there. Wright did an open turn. Wang Gao in lane 4 for Gators did a bucket turn. And as you can see, it is Wang Gao who was able to get some energy off of that turn. Great streamline and pull out there, and she's taken the lead in lane 4. So Jean Wang Gao, 14-year-old swimmer from Crimson, came in with, from Gators, came in with a 238.34, so just off Frechette's 238.23 time. She'll make the turn into freestyle here with about a 4-second lead on on Keegan Wright. So it was Wright and Dator leading the way through the butterfly. Really wasn't until breaststroke that you saw Jean Wang Gao break away, and she will be your Heat 4 winner from Gators in lane 4. Jean Wang Gao, 233.93. Keegan Wright will take second, 236.87. Third place will come from lane 2. That's Amanda Abbott, 241.32. So we'll move on to heat number 5 of 10 here in our opening event of the afternoon. Girls 13 and over 200 IM. Lane 6 will be open. Lane 1, Charlotte Friedman. Lane 2, Victoria Zhang. Lane 3, Chloe Song. They're all from Gators. Lane 4, Addison Fulling. Lane 5, Emma Ferreira from Crimson. So lanes 1, 2, 3 Gators, 4 and 5 Crimson. Lane 6 is open. Top time coming in belongs to Chloe Song in lane 3. 2:29.36, but it's Victoria Zhang who will be a leader after the butterfly. 30.58 her split. A little over a second lead on her teammate Chloe Song in lane 3.
The diving well is not open unless you just swim in the last heat. The diving well is not open unless you just swim in the last heat.
So in the musical chairs of swimming, it looks like it's Chloe Song now who has taken over first place. She's in lane 3, 13-year-old from Gators. Zhang, Song, and Fulling from Crimson are all battling head-to-head here, lanes 2, 3, and 4. Looks like it might be Zhang now who has recaptured the lead out of lane 2 by virtue of a very strong breaststroke here. So it's Victoria Zhang and Addison Fulling, 1-2, as we move into the freestyle. So it's Victoria Zhang in lane 2. She will be your Heat 5 winner, followed by Addison Fulling. In lane 4, Chloe Song will take third. Moving on to heat number 6, lane 4 will be open. Lane 1, Morgan Bullen from Crimson. Lane 2, Autumn Card from Anglefish Aquatics. Lane 3, Riley Connolly from Crimson. Lane 4, Catherine Shen from Crimson. And lane 5, Jaden Fioli Hawhey in lane 6. Riley Connolly, your leader from Crimson after the butterfly. 31.43 for Connolly. She's in lane 3. Came in with the top time of 2:24.73, 17-year-old Crimson swimmer. Will be interesting to watch the turns here as the swimmers go from back to breast. Connolly being pushed by Bullen here in lane 1. Bucket turn for Connolly, open turn for Bullen in lane 1. And it is Morgan Bullen battling with Riley Connolly. So Bullen, a 15-year-old swimmer from Crimson. Connolly and Bullen basically stroke for stroke here. Lane 5, Catherine Shen from Crimson with a quick glance to her left there. So she sees where Connolly is. She can also see Bullen as well. So keep an eye on lane 5 here as we move into freestyle. Autumn Card making a late move here in lane 2. So this is going to come down to the freestyle. Bullen and Connolly, your leaders, lanes 1 and 3. Morgan Bullen in lane 1, Riley Connolly in lane 3. Morgan Bullen with the lead as they make the turn for home. Bullen in lane 1, Connolly in lane 3. Bullen is opening up her lead, and it will be Morgan Bullen in lane 1, 2:27.21. Riley Connolly will take second, 2:28.59. Third place will fall to Autumn Card from Anglefish, 2:29.96. So it was Morgan Bullen, the 15-year-old from Crimson, the winner of heat number 6. Heat number 7 will feature Audrey Bonin from Crimson in lane 1, Savannah Lombardi from Gators in 2, Angela Parasol from Gators in lane 3, Sophia Wong from Gators in 4, Maggie Mahoney from Gators in lane 5, and Maggie Holland also from Gators in lane 6. So all Gators with the exception of Bonin in lane 1. Top time coming in belongs to Parasol out of lane 3, 2:20.78. Looks like Audrey Bonin out of lane 1 will be your leader after the butterfly. 30.36 for Bonin in lane 1 as she transitions over to backstroke. Younger sister Kelsey competed this morning, the 12 and under session. Bonin in lane 1, Parasol in lane 3. Holland in lane 6. Still a very tightly bunched group of swimmers here. So Parasol and Holland, lanes 3 and 6. They're 1 and 2. Bonin third by about a half a second. So the transition has been made into breaststroke. Keep an eye on Holland in lane 6. So she's an exceptional breaststroker. Maggie Holland, 14 years old from Gators. She's in lane 6 at the top of your screen. So Parasol and Holland battling in lanes 3 and 6. Mahoney now making a move in lane 5. Also an exceptional breaststroker, and Mahoney is now in the mix as they move into freestyle. So Parasol, Mahoney, Holland, lanes 3, 5, and 6. They're your top 3. Audrey Bonin in lane 1, looks to be in 4th right now. She's battling with Savannah Lombardi. It was Holland in lane 6 who was first to the turn there and looks to be pulling ahead. So Maggie Holland in lane 6 from Gators will be your Heat 7 winner, 2:22.13. Second place will be Maggie Mahoney, 2:23.77. Third place will be Angela Parasol, 2:24.31. So Maggie Holland getting it done, 2:22.13, 2-second drop for her. Mahoney in second, 2:23.77. So great heat number 7. We'll move on to heat number 8. Lane 3 will be open. Joss Halsey in lane 1, Alexandra Akmeva in 2, Corinne Cartwright in lane 4, Peyton Brady in lane 5, Paige Meller in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Cartwright, 2:16.80. Cartwright, a 15-year-old from Gators. But right now it's Peyton Brady and Joss Halsey. Halsey leading the way, and it will be Halsey first to touch. 28.83 for Halsey in lane 1 as she makes the transition to backstroke. Halsey, a 14-year-old from Gators. She came in with a 2:19.59. Halsey continues her strong backstroke swimming out of lane 1. She's in the lead, followed by Alexandra Akmeva, her Gator teammate, in lane 2. So lanes 1 and 2 here, Halsey and Akmeva, both with open turns here, going from back to breast. similar tempo with both of their breaststrokes. It remains Halsey in lane 1, leading the way right now, followed by Akhmeva. Peyton Brady has fallen to 3rd. She's in lane 5. So Halsey and Akhmeva will battle it out in the freestyle. It was Halsey first to touch, 0.2 of a second lead here. So Akhmeva is breathing to her right. She can see Halsey. It looks like Halsey may be alternating her breathing so they can both see each other. They almost touch the wall simultaneously on the far end of the pool. Looked like Akhmeva had a little bit of a better turn there. It is Akhmeva with a slight lead as they hit the flags. It will be Alexandra Akhmeva, 2:18.03. Joss Halsey, 2:18.08, so 5/100ths separate them. Peyton Brady comes in 3rd, 2:26.47. Excuse me, 2:23.83 for Brady coming in 3rd. But it was Alexandra Akhmeva, your Heat 8 winner. We'll now move on to heat number 9. Lane 5 will be open. Claire Carroll in lane 1, Bella Smith in lane 2, both from Crimson. Lauren Jolly in lane number 3. Kate Hanley in 4, both from Gators. Courtney Bogosian from Gators in lane 6. So Bogosian touching first, 28-17. Bogosian has really been swimming outstanding of late over the past 2 to 3 meets. We've seen several time drops and personal bests from Courtney. So she is in command here in lane 6. She's followed by Jolly in lane 3. So Bogosian with an open turn. You see Jolly do the bucket turn there. Claire Carroll in lane 1. So it's Bogosian, Jolly, Carroll, 1, 2, 3 right there. Bogosian came in with a time of 2:16.44. So Bogosian will cruise to victory here in the 2IM. Jolly and Carroll will fight it out for second place. Clay Carroll from Crimson in 1, Lauren Jolly from Gators in lane 3, but it will be Courtney Bogosian. Looks like she'll have a good time drop as well. 2:16.44 coming in. She goes out in a 2:13.95. Claire Carroll will come in second, 2:17.78. Excuse me, Lauren Jolly will come in second, 2:17.78. Claire Carroll will come in third, 2:19.05. So Bogosian goes to 2:13.95 versus a 2:16.44. So nice swim for Courtney from the outside lane 6, and that will take us to our 10th and final heat. We'll have 2 swimmers here in lanes 1 and 5. Kelsa Dadar in lane 1, Sadie Brown in lane 5, both from Crimson. So as you typically see in day 2, especially since the 50 freestyle was moved from Saturday to Sunday, there are going to be some scratches. So there are going to be some swimmers who strategically are making a decision as to what event they want to race. Many swimmers already had 3 events signed up for today, thinking the 50 free was going to be yesterday. So sometimes 4 is a little too much, especially if they're shooting for a specific cut time in an event. So there's a lot that goes into play, and that's why we only have 2 swimmers here in Heat 10. Typically our fastest heat with a full pool. We have Kelsa Dador in lane 1, 17-year-old from Crimson, and Sadie Brown, also a 17-year-old from Crimson, in lane 5. So it's Sadie Brown in lane 5. Wrapping up that breaststroke. She'll move into the freestyle along with Dater in lane 1. So Sadie Brown with a strong showing here in lane 5 from Crimson. Came in with a 2:11.65. She won't set a personal best, but she'll leave with the best time today of the 13 and over group. 2:12.33 for Brown. Dator will finish in a 2:14.26, and that's a wrap on event 37 girls 200 IM. We'll move into the boys 13 and over 200 IM. 8 heats here. We'll have swimmers in lanes 2 through 5. In lane 2, Gene Soto. In lane 3, Michael Workus. In lane 4, Daniel Pimentel. Lane 5, Colin Campbell. All Crimson swimmers here with the exception of lane 2. That's Gene Soto. Michael Workus in lane 3 comes in with the top time of 3:07.18. Colin Campbell first to touch after the butterfly. 38.50 his split. Gene Soto right behind, 38.87. So Soto in 2, Campbell in lane 5. Sandra Smith checking in, mother of Mateo. Hello, Sandra. Many others out there on the live stream. Roger Bonin, BB Kavik, Tracy Mahoney, Paige Kavik, Michael Gabriel. We're over 83. I was hopeful that this group we could get to 200 today. Maybe wishful thinking. I don't know if we have the same amount of swimmers today as yesterday. So Campbell and Soto continue to battle it out. Campbell in 5, Soto in lane 2. Campbell from Crimson, Soto from Gators, as they both come home here in the breaststroke portion of the 2IM. See who has the lead. Looks like it's Campbell slightly, probably by a half a second or so. So it's Campbell by 0.8 of a second as they move into the freestyle here. Keep an eye on Michael Workus in lane 3. He seems to have picked up the pace here with freestyle. He's chasing down Soto right now. Workus, 13 years old from Crimson. Campbell has pulled away a bit in lane 5, so Campbell will be a winner The question will be second place, Workus or Soto. Soto with a late push here, so Campbell takes it in 254.81. Soto second, 258.87. Workus third, 259.37. Daniel Pimento will finish up here in lane 4, and that's a wrap on heat one of the boys. 13 and over 200 IM, getting some feedback on the dual cameras, so that's good. It's good to hear. Lane 5 is open. Bowden Spurn from Gators in lane 1. Oliver McCarthy from Crimson in 2. Owen Chandaria in lane 3. Trevor Smith in lane 4, both from Crimson. And in lane 6 from Crimson, Evan Weiser. So lane 5 is open here. Heat number 2 of 8 of the 2IM. Trevor Smith to the wall first in lane 1, 32 in lane 4, 34.15 for Smith from Crimson. He's in lane 4. Owen Chandaria from Crimson as well in lane 3. They are both going 1 and 2 right now. Middle of the pool, Crimson colored caps for Smith and Chandaria, and it looks like it is Chandaria who has taken the lead. He'll move in to the breaststroke. Good turn by Owen there in lane 3. Has catapulted himself into the lead. So Owen Chandaria, I feel like I'm saying that name wrong. Chandaria? Chandaria. We're going to go with Owen Chandaria. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the chat, but it is Owen in lane 3 right now. He'll have the lead going into the final leg of the 2IM here. Chandaria, 14-year-old from Crimson, came in with a 240.76. And he's pulled away from his teammate Trevor Smith, so it will be Owen Chandaria taking it from lane 3, 231.19. Trevor Smith in lane 4 will take second. 236.29. Taking third will be Oliver McCarthy in lane 2. 237.47. So it was a Crimson clean sweep, 1-2-3 there. Owen Chandaria with the victory. Lane 1, Aiden Wallace from Gators. Lane 2, Brody Faze from Crimson. Lane 3, Dominic Mealy from Crimson. Lane 4, Madsen Spurn from Gators. And lane 5, Jaden Yang also from Gators. Top time coming in belongs to Brody Faze, belongs to Dominic Mealy. 229.77 for Dominic in lane 3. It is Brody Faze out to the early lead in lane 2. 30.56 Brody went out in. 14-year-old from Crimson. Jaden Yang in second place. 13-year-old from Gators in lane 5. So Brody Faze let's watch his turn from back to breast. He'll do an open turn. Bucket turn from Mealy in lane 3. So Faze continues to be in the lead. Lane number 2. Jaden Yang stroke for stroke with him in lane 5. So Yang has made up quite a bit of ground here in the breaststroke. Little faster tempo, as you can see, than Faze. And it is Jaden Yang from Gators who has moved into first place out of lane number 5. So it goes to show in the 2IM, things can change rather quickly. Faze was in the lead for most of this race until the breaststroke. Jaden Yang with an exceptional performance, and he will be your Heat 3 winner out of lane number 5, 2:23.37 for Yang. Faze will battle Meal, and it will be Dominic Mealy taking second, 2:28.58. Brody Faze will take third, 2:28.72. Move on to heat number 4. We'll have a full pool of swimmers here. Christian Pereira from Crimson in lane 1. George Lamb from Crimson in 2. Brendan Collins from Crimson in lane 3. In lanes 4 through 6, all Gators. Moritz Gerhardt, Noam Thrilnikov, Luca Brenner. Top time coming in belongs to Collins from Crimson, 2:19.43. He's in lane 3, and he is your leader along with Luca Brenner in lane 6 from Gators. And it was Brenner to the wall first, 29.31. The only sub 30-second split here as they make their transition over to backstroke. Collins and Brenner continuing to battle it out. This time it's Collins who is in the lead after the backstroke. So a good transition over to breast for Brendan Collins, has him in first place. 14-year-old from Crimson. In lane 3, Luca Brenner has fallen a little behind. Keep an eye on Moritz Gerhardt in lane 4 from Gators. He's making a move on Brenner. George Lamb in lane 2, also in the mix with a strong backstroke. It remains Collins going into freestyle. But it is now George Lamb from Crimson who has taken over second place by virtue of a very strong breaststroke. So Crimson running 1-2 here. Gerhardt in lane 4. Battling with Lamb. So it will be Brendan Collins, 2:14.83. Looks like Moritz Gerhardt will take second from Gators, 2:20.05. George Lamb third, 2:20.61. So good tight race there for second and third. Brendan Collins ran away with this one. 2:14.83 the time for Collins. Represents almost a 5-second drop. Move on to heat number 5. Lanes 2 and 4 will be open. Zach Dauphin in lane 1. Keep an eye on Dauphin. I would expect him to be near the lead after the butterfly. Very strong butterflyer. Dauphin in 1, Broush in 2, Pierce Broush. Ethan LaRue in lane 3, Kevin Dong in lane 4. It is Dong in the lead here in lane 6, 28.79. So Kevin Dong, a 16-year-old from Crimson, came in with a 2:19.21. But it looks like Pierce Broush has taken over the lead. Very strong opening 25 backstroke here. Pierce Broush from Crimson, 14-year-old. Let's watch his turn. Very powerful backstroke. He'll do a bucket turn into the breaststroke, and a great turn it was, distancing himself from Dong in lane 6. So Pierce Broush, 14-year-old from Crimson, came in with a time of 2:15.80. So very powerful breaststroke from Broush as well as his backstroke. He'll switch over to freestyle. So at this point, the racing is going to be for second in what looks like a battle between Kevin Dong in lane 6, Ethan LaRue in lane 5. It's Dong in the lead right now. In lane 6 for that second place position. It will be Pierce Broush, your winner from Crimson out of lane 3. 2:10.18 for Broush. Dong will take second, 2:16.39. LaRue third, 2:18.91. So Pierce Broush, the 14-year-old from Crimson, your Heat 5 winner, 2:10.18 for Broush. Keith Hartman in lane 1, Holden Brown in 2, Sam Reynoso Williams in 3, Nick Zerva in 4, Robert Wang in 5, Eddie Cole in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Sam Reynoso Williams from Gators. 2:11.01 for Reynoso. He's in lane 3. White Cap in lane 3, out to the early lead. Pacing with Eddie Cole in lane 6. But it was Reynoso Williams with a strong butterfly and an even stronger underwater to begin his backstroke. Continues to be in the lead. Let's watch this underwater by Reynoso in lane 3. Another very strong underwater by Sam. He will be your leader. Let's keep an eye on this turn as he goes from back to breast. My unsophisticated eyes don't know whether that was a bucket turn or a crossover turn. It looked complicated. I couldn't do it. Maybe Robin could do it, but certainly not myself. Sam Reynoso Williams continues to be in the lead here. Second place now is Holden Brown out of lane 2. So Reynoso Williams will transfer over to freestyle. Firmly in the lead here in heat number 6. Holden Brown in second. Eddie Cole out of lane 6 in third, but this heat number 6 is all about Sam Reynoso Williams. He came in with a 2:11.01. He's going to drop some significant time here. Reynoso Williams, 2:03.68. So an 8-second drop. Fantastic swim. Holden Brown will take second, 82, and it will be Eddie Cole taking third, 2:14.56. So the story in this one, Sam Reynoso Williams, 2:03.68, came in with a 2:11.01. So great swim. Sam Reynoso Williams, your Heat 6 winner. Walter Salima checking in. What's going on, Walter? Heat 7 of 8 here. Patrick O'Connor in lane 1, Jeffrey Kong in 2, Andrew Dew in 3, George Groves in 4, Garrett Jones in lane 5, and Chase Simeo in lane 6. Top time belongs to Andrew Dew coming in, 17-year-old from Crimson, 2:05.37 for Andrew. So this should be one heck of a race here. Keep an eye on Garrett Jones in lane 5. Jones is your leader after the butterfly, 15-year-old from Gators. He came in with a 2:07.32. So he has George Groves to his left. He's currently in second. 14-year-old from Gators. He came in with a 2:06.58. So Jones continuing to hold the lead by the slimmest of margins here. He was the only sub 1 minute. 59.76 for Jones. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's anybody's race here. Garrett Jones continues to be your leader in lane 5. George Groves to his left. Andrew Dew and Jeff Kong also in the mix here, all within a half a second of each other as they move into freestyle. Jeffrey Kong with an amazing turn there, propelling himself to be in contention with Garrett Jones. So it's between Jones and Kong here. Jeffrey Kong in lane 2, Garrett Jones in lane 5. Jones is pulling away. It will be Garrett Jones. 2:06.58. Kong, 2:07.86. Third place will be Andrew Dew, 2:09.08. So Garrett Jones, your winner, 2:06.58. Almost a 2-second drop for Garrett. He is your Heat 7 winner. This will bring us to our 8th and final heat of event 38. Boys 13 and over 2IM. Should be a good one. Kai Shinkyo in lane 1, Jake Hawkinson in 2, Christopher Smith in 3, Benjamin Lee in 4, Brian Zapata in lane 5, Zach Zabo in lane 6, Shinkyo in lane 1, the only Gator swimmer, Zapata in lane 5, the Anglefish swimmer. The rest are Crimson. So Christopher Smith using that height and long arms to his advantage, out to the early lead in lane 3. So Smith, Lee, Zapata, 1, 2, 3 in that order. Moving into the breaststroke. Smith remains your leader as Lee and Zapata in lanes 4 and 5 continue to battle it out. Keep an eye on Kai Shinkyo in lane 1. Starting to close here on Lee. And it will be Shinkyo second to the wall. So Kai Shinkyo in lane 1 has come from 4th place to 2nd. He's going to push Smith right here. in the final 25 freestyle. Christopher Smith has been in the lead the whole race. Can he hold Shinkyo off? Can Zapata catch Smith? No, it will be Christopher Smith taking first, 2:00:93. Kai Shinkyo second, 2:01:94. Third place will be Brian Zapata from Anglefish, 2:02:01. So great race there. If there was another 15 or so yards, I think Shinkyo may have caught Smith, but there wasn't. Christopher Smith, your Heat 8 winner. We'll move into event number 39. Girls 13 and over 100 freestyle. In lane 2, we have Kyla Welshman. In lane 3, Catherine Jankowicz. In lane 4, Ayla Tessier. So Welshman and Tessier both from Crimson. Jankowicz from Anglefish. Jankowicz comes in with the top time of 1:24:66. She's in lane 3. She's currently your leader. She's out to 36:41. So lane 3, middle of the pool, black cap. So she's battling Ayla Tessier in lane 4, who lost her goggles. So no goggles for Tessier in lane 4. Didn't see where she lost them, but it's not stopping Tessier, who has moved herself into the lead ahead of Jankowicz as they hit the flags here, and it will be Ayla Tessier in lane 4, 1-7. So soft touch there. And when there's a soft touch, it messes with all of the. So Tessier took it in about a 1:17. Second was Jankowicz at 1:20:16. And Kyla Welshman will take third with a significant time drop. So great job by Kyla. One soft touch there, 1:46. And change. As we move along to heat number 2, lanes 1 and 6 will be open. Phoebe Burke in lane 2, McKenna Savage in 3, Ella Folks in 4, Emma Giardini in lane 5. Burke from Crimson, Savage from Anglefish, Folks from Gators, and Giardini from Crimson as well. Savage from Anglefish comes in with the top time, 1:11:31. She's out in a 32:16. So it will be McKenna Savage from lane 3 taking it in a time of 1:07:04. Phoebe Burke will take second, 1:10:40. Third place will be Ella Folks, 1:11:67. So Savage from Anglefish Aquatics will be your Heat 2 winner. Moving on to Heat 3, in lane 1, Amaya Brooks from Anglefish. Lanes 2 through 5, all Gators. Hunter Dubois, Jillian Frechette, Sonia Warwick, and Langland Kurjam. And in lane 6, okay, so we have some open lanes. Lanes 4 and lane 6 are open. So it looks to be Jillian Frechette in lane 3. Yes, it is. She's first to touch. 32.52, her 50 split. So Frechette came in with a 106.64, 13-year-old swimmer from Gators. So Frechette and Dubois battling head-to-head, lanes 3 and lanes 2. Keep an eye out here for Amaya Brooks in lane 1, who's making a late push. And it is Amaya Brooks in lane 1, sneaking in 107.15. Hunter Dubois taking second, 108.12. Jillian Frechette will take third, 108.23. So Amaya Brooks, your Heat 3 winner from Anglefish. Once again, 107.15 her time. Lane 1, Michaela Rutledge. Lane 2, Amanda Abbott. Lane 3, Lily Jonkis. Lane 4, Michaela Gabriel. And in lane 5, Carolina Kiang. Top time coming in belongs to Lily Jonkis in lane 3. Jonkis and Gabriel battling here. Gabriel first to the wall, 30.15 her split. Gabriel swimming a very rhythmic 100 free, has only taken about 2 breaths during each length of the pool. She's in the lead coming down the stretch here. She's got some heat from Lily Jonkis in lane 3, so Gabriel and Jonkis. And it will be Gabriel, 103.59. Jonkis will take second, 103.91. Kiang third, 107.27. So Michaela Gabriel getting it done there. 14-year-old from Gators, your Heat 4 winner, 103.59 her time. Izzy Alonso in lane 1, Faith Ellen in 2, Lily Pattinson in 3, Addison Fulling in 4, Taylor O'Neill in 5, Jean Wangao in lane 6. Patterson comes in with the top time of 101.08. Patterson, Fulling, O'Neill in lanes 3, 4, and 5, distancing themselves from the pack. It's Addison Fulling, the 13-year-old, ahead right now. O'Neill was first at the turn. This one will be too close to call. Pattinson in 3, Fulling in 4, O'Neill in 5. Looks like it will be Addison Fulling in lane 4, and it will. Addison Fulling, 59.95. Second place, Lily Pattinson, 100.49. Third place will be Taylor O'Neill, 101 flat. So Fulling in lane 4 going a sub 1 minute there. Your Heat 5 winner. Heat 6, Ella Bouvier in 1, Maddie Bodor in 2, Sarah Pescott in 3, Emma Richards in 4, Charlotte Friedman in 5, Sydney Brady in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Pescott, 100.36. She's in lane 3. Richards in lane 4. They are your leaders. Pescod 1, Richards 2 right now. A little over a tenth of a second separated them coming in. Both 13-year-old swimmers from Gators. Pescod in 3, Richards in 4. Pescod by a hair right now. And it is Sarah Pescod, 10012. Richards second, 10040. Third place was Charlotte Friedman, 10063. So a half a second separating places 1 through 3 there. Sarah Pescod, your Heat 6 winner. Heat 7, Victoria Zhang in 1, Keegan Wright in 2, Autumn Card in 3, Jane Dater in 4, Audrey Bonin in lane 5. And Ksenia B in lane 6. Bonin, your leader at the turn. So Audrey Bonin out of lane 5, 28:45 for Audrey. She's out of lane 5. Her teammate, Ksenia B, was in second at the turn. So we'll see what happens here on the way back. Bonin battling in lane 5. But it will be her teammate, Ksenia B from Crimson. Sorry, I do not want to butcher the last name there, so just calling Ksenia B. She'll finish in a 59:34. Audrey Bonin will take second, 59:73. Third place will come from lane 1, and that's Victoria Zhang, a 10052. Heat 8, lane 2, Chloe Song, lane 4, Vivian Wienert, lane 5, Kate Hanley, lane 6, Beth Regain from Anglefish. Lanes 1 and 3 open in this heat. Kate Hanley from Gators, your leader in lane 5, 28:14. All of these swimmers coming in with a sub 1 minute time. Hanley in 5, Chloe Song in lane 2 were your leaders at that last turn. Vivian Wienert making a strong push here. And at the flags, it will be Chloe Song followed by Wienert. Song goes a 59:07. Wienert goes a 59:15. Hanley will take third with a 59:59. Chloe Song, your Heat 8 winner. Katie Kilcoyne in lane 1, Riley Connolly in 2, Allie Brenner in 3, Madison Stearns in lane 4, Emma Ferreira in lane 5. So it's an all crimson heat here. Heat 9 of 13, girls 13 and over, 100-yard freestyle. Allie Brenner, your leader at the turn, 28:44 for Brenner. 16-year-old swimmer from Crimson. So it's Brenner and Stearns, 1, 2, 1 and 2. Allie Brenner, your winner, 58-56. Madison Stearns will go a 59-68. Third place will be Riley Connolly at a 101 flat. So Allie Brenner, your Heat 9 winner. We'll move on to Heat number 10. Lane 1, Jaden Fioli Haughey. Lane 2, Grace Bogosian. Lane 3, Maggie Holland. Lane 4, Eve Piazza. Lane 5, Avery Brown. And in lane 6, Savannah Lombardi. Top time coming in belongs to Maggie Holland, 57.07. So Holland in lane 3, Avery Brown in lane 5, leading the way right now. It is Avery Brown at the split, 27.91. So Avery Brown in lane 5. So Avery Brown in 5, Maggie Holland in lane 3. They're stroke for stroke here. It is Avery Brown, 57.99. Maggie Holland, 58.12. Third place will be Savannah Lombardi, 59.01. So strong swimming there all the way around. But it was Avery Brown, your Heat 10 winner. Bella Smith in 1, Peyton Brady, Sophia Wong in 1, Julia Pelchat in 2, Chelsea Friedland in 3, Ava Wong in 4, Jocelyn Halsey in 5, and Paige Meller in lane 6. This is Heat 11 of 13. 100 freestyle action. Friedland comes in with the top time of 55.79. But it's Pelchat at the turn, out in a 27.21. Julia's younger sister, Emily, swam this morning and had a good morning in the 12 and under session. Now it's big sister Julia battling with Chelsea Friedland in lane 3 here. Looks like Friedland has pulled ahead slightly. Pelchat making a late push here. Chelsea Friedland will take it 56.97. Pelchat will take third, 57.29. It was Joss Housley out of lane 5 taking second, 57.28. So Chelsea Friedland, your Heat 11 winner. Bella Smith in lane 1, Peyton Brady in 2, Addison Abreu in lane 3, Courtney Bogosian in lane 4, Kelsa Dater in lane 5, and Claire Carroll in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Addison Abreu, 55.36. She's in lane 3. So it was Bogosian at the turn, 26.50, continuing her hot swimming. Abreu right on her tail here. Lanes 3 and 4. Bogosian seems to have this one in hand here. It will be Courtney Bogosian in lane 4, taking it 55.23. Abreu will take second, 55.73. Third place will be Kelsa Dater in a 56.06. 13th and final heat, Jay Lapina in lane 2, Abby McGuire in 3, Sonia Mlakar in lane 4, Olivia Klipfel in lane 5, Sadie Brown in lane 6. Abby McGuire out in a 25:43. McGuire, a senior at North Kingstown High School, will be attending James Madison University next year to continue her academics and swimming. Two-horse race here. McGuire in 3, Pina in lane 2. And it will be Abby McGuire taking it 52.91. Pina a 54.55. Sadie Brown will take third, a 55.04. And that will conclude event 39. We'll move into event number 40. The boys 13 and over 100 free. In lane 2, Daniel Pimentel. In lane 3, Gene Soto. And in lane 4, Christian Santos. Pimentel out to the early lead here. "12 heats of boys 100-yard freestyle. It's Christian Santos at the turn out in a 35.40, followed by Soto. So Santos in 4, Soto in 3. Soto picking up some steam here as they move toward the flags, and it will be Gene Soto from Gators, 113.13. Santos will finish in a 114.72. Pimentel will take third. 125.09 for Pimentel, but it was Gene Soto from Gators, your Heat 1 winner. Heat 2 of 12, lanes 1 and 6 will be open. Ethan Young in lane 1, all crimson here. Ethan Young in 1, Miller Wasick in 2, Colin Campbell in 3, Michael Werkus in 4. It was Miller Wasick owning your top time, coming in 107.10. Miller Wasick at the 50, 30-70 his split. Followed by Young, 31-53. So Wasick has extended his lead. It will be Miller Wasick from Crimson in lane 3, taking it in a time of 103.40. Young will take second in lane 2, 106.85. Campbell will take third in lane 4. Scoreboard shows Werkus. It was Campbell. Soft touch there. So Miller Wasick, your Heat 2 winner. Lane 5 will be open here. Oliver McCarthy with a little bit of a premature entry into the pool. So Heat 3 will resume. Trevor Smith in 1, Aiden Wallace in 2, Weiser in lane 4. That's Evan. Bowden Spurn in lane 6. Looks like Oliver McCarthy was DQ'd for that false start. So lanes 3 and 5 open. Aiden Wallace, your leader, at the 50, 29-51 for Wallace. Wallace, a 13-year-old from Gators. He came in with a 103.36, looking to improve on that time. In a battle with Trevor Smith from Crimson, it looks like Smith is pulling away slightly at the end, and it will be Trevor Smith. In lane 1, 10059. Wallace will take second, 101.32. Third place will be Weiser, 103.67. So your Heat 3 winner, Trevor Smith, with Aiden Wallace coming in second. Catching up on some comments. Hello, Christine McGuire and others out there. Heat 4 of 12, Cormac Hughes in lane 1, Dominic Neal in 2, Brody Faze in 3, George Lamb in 4, Neil Ray in 5, Madsen Spurn in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Brody Faze, 100.04. Lanes 3 and 5 open here, so there is no Faze and there is no Neil Ray. So with that in mind, it is George Lamb, your leader, in lane 4, 28.92 he's out in. So George Lamb from Crimson, the 14-year-old, will take heat number 4 in a 59.03. Second will come from lane 6. That's Madsen Spurn, 100.88. And third place will be Cormac Hughes in lane 1. 101.39 for Cormac. It's a drop for him. Heat 5, Breakin Shea from Crimson, Luca Brenner from Gators in 3, Matthew Smith from Crimson in 4, and Jaden Yang from Gators in lane 6. Brenner's 58.25 represents the top time in this heat. Brenner is out in a 27.13. So Luca Brenner, the 16-year-old from Gators Swim Club, looks to have this 100 under control out of lane 3. Luca Brenner will take first, 56.24. Breakin Shea second, 57.50. Third place will be Jaden Yang from lane 6 of 58.25. So your Heat 5 winner, Luca Brenner from Gators. Lane 1, Kevin Dong. Lane 2, Jack Eady. Lane 3, Ethan LaRue. Lane 4, Ryan Kornacki. Lane 5, Jarrett Zito. And in lane 6, Moritz Gerhardt. I was just sitting here thinking my partner, Robin, has not seen her boys swim yet. And then I looked down on the heat sheet, and not only are they swimming in a couple heats, but they will be next to each other, lanes 5 and 6 in heat 9 of 12 of this 100 freestyle. Always a good battle in the Connors household when the boys go head-to-head. Sometimes it gets a little ugly. Robin is nodding her head in affirmation. Kevin Dong in lane 1 in the lead here from Crimson. He's been in the lead from start to finish, outside lanes, getting it done here. It will be Kevin Dong, 54.90. Second place will come from lane 6, Moritz Gerhardt, 56.79. Third place out of lane 2 will be Jack Eady. So Kevin Dong, your Heat 6 winner, 54.90 his time. Christian Pereira in 1, Chase Simeo in 2, Pierce Broush in 3, Vittorio Preet in 4, Daniel Coburn in 5, Noam Thrilnikov in lane 6. Thrilnikov was late getting up on the blocks. Didn't really have a lot of time to set himself. Looks like he was there in plenty of time, but chose just to stand up on the blocks a little later in the process. It is Vittorio Preet leading the way, 25.79. His 50 split time. In lane 4, yellow cap. Rest of the pool fairly bunched up. Let's watch this turn. Pretorio needs to nail it, and he does. Daniel Colburn coming in hot on his right. So Preet's breathing to the left. He doesn't see Colburn. I don't think it matters. It will be Vittorio Preet, 54.68. Chase Simeo will take second, 54.95. It will be Daniel Coburn, third, 55.18. So Vittorio Preet, your Heat 7 winner. Kai Shinkyo in lane 1, Alex Salima in lane 4, Holden Brown in 5, Brendan Collins in 6, all Crimson here except Shinkyo in lane 1. So Shinkyo's got a lot of calm water to his right. Nobody in lanes 2 and 3. While Salima, Brown, and Collins battled it out, and battle it out is what they are, all neck and neck here. It was Brown, your leader at the 50 split, 26.01 for Holden. Looks to be building that lead a little bit. It was Shinkyo in second in lane 1, so keep an eye on Shinkyo as we come down the stretch here. Shinkyo in lane 1, Holden Brown in lane 5. Brown remains your leader, and it will be Kai Shinkyo in lane 1, taking it 53.27. Holden Brown second, 53.35. Brendan Collins third, 54.09. We move on to Heat 9. All Gators here. Dan Brudney in lane 1, Nick Kavik in 2, Andrew Ng in 3, Damian Figued Kosarev in 4, and the matchup of the Connors brothers, Ben in lane 5, Ryan in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Andrew Ng, 52.46. So Ng is in lane 3. He's out to an early start here. Ing 24, 54, 50 split, and he nailed his turn. So Andrew Ing came in with the top time. Let's watch this turn. Figet Kosarev to his right. Kavik to his left. He's getting challenged all the way around here. Ryan Connors coming out of nowhere in lane 6. And it's Kavik, Nick Kavik taking it 51-63. Second place will be Damian Figet Kosarev, 51-67. Third place will be Brudney. So Ing ends up coming in 5th. In the battle of this Connors matchup, it's Ryan besting Ben in heat number 9. Heat 10, lane 1, Addie Cole. In lane 2, Max LaRoche. In lane 3, Tosin Obatoyenbo. In lane 5, Oliver Cox. And in lane 6, Nick Zerva. So Tosin O, the first to the wall in lane 3, 24-60. Very powerful freestyler here. And he's led wire to wire. It will be Tosin O in lane 3, 51-14 his time. Zerver will take second, 52-37. LaRoche will take third, 52-58. So it was Tosin O, 17-year-old unattached swimmer, 51-14, your Heat 10 winner. Heat number 11, lane 2 will be open. GK Lang in lane 1, Brian Zapata in lane 3, Zach Zabo in 4, Paul Denega in 5, Alex Lopes in lane 6. This should be another exciting race here. It's Denega at the 50, out in a 23.84. Paul Denega from Gators. Alex Lopes was second at 24.14. Paul Denega battling Brian Zapata in lane 3 from Anglefish. So Denega and Zapata, and it will be Denega. Takes it 49.99 for Paul Denega. Second place will be Zapata at 50.10. Third place, Alex Lopes, 50.34. So great swimming there. Moving on to our final heat. Keep an eye on lane 5, William McClelland. Patrick Smith in lane 1, Carrick Shea in 2, William McClelland in 5, Zach Halsey in lane 6. Shea comes in with the top time here, 48.38, but it's McClelland at the 50. 23.14 is 50 split. So McClelland came in with a 48.91. Not sure he's going to break 48, but he will be your winner here. So it's McClelland in a 48.64. He does improve on his 48.91 time coming in. William McClelland in lane 5. Your Heat 12 winner. We'll move on to event 41, girls 13 and over, 200-yard butterfly, 4 heats. This is heat number 1. 4 heats here. Jaden Fioli Hawhey in 2. Faith Ellen in lane 3. Autumn Card in lane 4. Let's hear it for my fabulous assistant, Robin Connors, who, unlike me, when we have to switch the cameras, has not missed one, I don't believe. She's telling me she almost missed one, but she's doing a fantastic job. Give it up for Robin in the live chat. Let's hear some kudos for Robin, keeping you all in the mix here from a video standpoint. Again, I know when we do the camera switching and I handle everything, I have missed a few transitions here and there. I'm going to be the first one to admit it. Robin has been laser focused, locked in, and doing a fantastic job for us here this afternoon. So it's Jaden Fioli Hawhey in lane 1. I met Jaden's mom earlier this afternoon, or should I say late this morning. Jaden's brother Jonathan was part of the 12 and under session this morning. I actually met a nice little delegation from the Anglefish Aquatics team. Parents outside having a little tailgate session in the parking lot. It was great to have them here. Hopefully they're back for many more meets. Jaden wants to come back as she's in the lead here in lane 2. Jaden Fioli Hawhey in lane 2, 13-year-old from Anglefish. This may be her first 200 fly. I don't see a time for her. Of course, the 200 fly, the event that most kids dread. Dread that 200 fly. But then when they get in there, they do it, and they do it well. So Fioli Hawhey in the lead here. Faith Ellen in second in lane 3, followed by Autumn Card in lane 4. So Fioli Hawhey makes the turn. She's coming in here very tired, 242.21. Fioli Hawhey will be a winner out of lane number 2, followed by Faith Ellen in lane 3 and Autumn Card in 4. Heat 2 of 4, Vivian Wienert in 1, Angela Parasolt in 2, Avery Brown in 3, Sarah Pescod in lane 4, and Charlotte Friedman in lane 5. Avery Brown owns the top time coming in, 2:28.28 for Brown. It's Parasol out to the early lead in lane 2. She's out in a 31.76. Long way to go here. Angela, a strong butterflyer. So at the halfway point, Parasol remains your leader, seems to be getting stronger as the race is getting on. We've seen this from her before in the 200 fly. Good second half swimmer. Parasol remaining your leader here through the 150. Avery Brown in second out of lane 4. So Parasol came in with a 2:32.32. Let's see what she does here. On track to drop some time. Parasol will take it, and she will drop significant time here. Parasol will take it into 2:25.18. A 7-second drop. Great swim. Avery Brown will take second, 2:27.05. Third place will be Sarah Pescott at 2:33.31. So Angela Parasol, your Heat 2 winner. Heat 3 of 4. Senia B in lane 1, Corinne Cartwright in lane 2, Mila Vuoltinaho in lane 3, Lauren Jolly in lane 4, Hope Zayafith in lane 5, and Ella Bouvier in lane 6. Keep an eye on Vuoltinaho in lane 3. She comes in with the top time of 2:20.37. I believe she won heats, and they could have been final heats in 2 out of her 3 races yesterday. So Vuoltinaho having herself a weekend, your leader in lane 3. So Vuoltinaho still your leader. Ksenia B out of lane 1. She's in second place. So Vuoltinaho will make the turn for her final 50. She came in at a 2:20.37. She's on track to drop some time here. See how this final 50 holds up for her. So Mila Vuoltinaho from Gators will take it in a time of 2:16.68. So that's a 4-second drop. Ksenia B from Crimson will take lane 1, second place, 2:19.59. And Hope Zayafith will take third, 2:21.04. But it was Vuoltinaho, your Heat 3 winner. Allie Brenner in lane 1, Abby McGuire in lane 2, Nikita Pelletier in 3, Ruby Groves in 4, Grace Bogosian in lane 5, lane 6 is open. So McGuire in lane 2. your leader, followed by Groves in lane 4. McGuire heading, as we mentioned earlier, to James Madison University to swim next year. Grace Bogosian in lane 5. She'll be going to Lafayette University to continue her academics and swimming. But it is McGuire and Groves 1 and 2 right now. Lanes 2 and 4. So really strong effort by McGuire here. Groves closing ground, so 50 to go here. Groves about 2.5 seconds behind McGuire. We've seen Groves close extremely strong in the past. McGuire is just an absolute workhorse here in lane 2 as she makes her final turn. James Madison is lucky to have her. It will be Abby McGuire. 2:06.32 will take first. Groves 2:09.11. Third place will be Bogosian. 2:16 flat. So for McGuire, that represented a 4-second drop. And we are into event 42. Boys 13 and over 200 butterfly. 3 heats, Cormac Hughes in lane 2, Noam Thrilnikov in 3, Jackie Eady in 4, Jarrett Zito in lane 5. Jack Eady, your leader in lane 4, was able to finally meet Jack's mother, Jenny, before the 1 o'clock session here this afternoon. Had a good conversation with her. Her husband, Jason, has been here all day timing, as an official, as he was yesterday. So a big thank you to all of the officials who are putting in some crazy time here. On such a hot, beautiful weekend. Eady remains your leader at the 100 mark, 105.20. Big thank you, too, to my partner, Robin. I know she would probably rather be at the beach or a pool right now, as would we all, right? Well, we are at a pool, not this type of pool. But thank you to all of the volunteers. Robin and everyone else who is here putting in their time to help us get this thing done. So Eady remains your leader at the 150 mark. Thrilnikov making up a little ground. I don't think he's going to be able to catch Eady at this point. He is trying his hardest, though, and he is making up ground. Eady hits the wall for the final 25. He's about 5 seconds ahead of Thrilnikov, so it will be Jack Eady in lane 4 taking our opening heat of the 200 fly. He'll go at 2:22.06. Thrilnikov will go at 2:27.91. Third place will be Jarrett Zito from Anglefish Aquatics out of lane number 5. Cormac Hughes taking 4th with a 2:40.77. Significant because it's a 9-second drop for Cormac. We'll move into heat number 2. Matthew Smith in lane one, excuse me, Jeffrey Kong in 2, Benjamin Lee in lane 3, Garrett Jones in lane 4, Zach Dauphin in lane 5. Lee and Jones battling it out here. Benjamin Lee in lane 3 with the white cap, Garrett Jones in lane 4 with the yellow cap. Jones, the leader at the halfway point, 1:00.28. So Kong, Lee, and Jones about 0.2 of a second apart here. Jack Kong picking up steam, looking to negative split this 200 fly. He's in lane 2. And it will be Jack Kong in lane 2, coming out of nowhere to take it. 2:09 flat for Kong. Lee goes 2:11.05. Jones goes a 2:13.81. So Jeffrey Kong in lane 2, 2:09 flat. That's a 5-second drop for him. That brings us to our third and final heat of event 42. The boys 13 and over 200 fly. Nick Kavik in lane 1, Andrew Dew in lane 2, Christopher Smith in lane 3, Patrick O'Connor in lane 4. Christopher Smith out to the early lead. Again, folks, keep an eye on Nick Kavik in lane 1. One of the fastest kids on the Gator team. Also has got the heart of a lion. So Christopher Smith still in the lead. Kavik right behind him. About a 2-second lead for Smith at the 100 mark. So Smith continuing to pick up steam in lane 3 at the 150, 129.15. It's about 3 seconds ahead of Kavik. Shout out to Andrea and Lump watching from South Florida. I know you are out there. Go Bulls. So it will be Christopher Smith taking the third and final heat of the 200 fly. He'll go at 2:01.40. Kavik will go at 2:06.21. O'Connor goes at 2:06.46. And that's a wrap on event 42. We'll move into event 43, the girls 13 and over 100 breaststroke. Heat number 1, lane 1, Kyla Welshman. Lane 2, Emma Giardini. Lane 3, Phoebe Burke. Lane 4, Hunter Dubois. Lane 5, Ayla Tessier. So we have lane 6 open. Burke in lane 3, Dubois in lane 4. Making the turn for home, it's Dubois in lane 4. Slight lead on Phoebe Burke here. And it will be Hunter Dubois in lane 4. She'll take it 135.09. Burke goes a 135.29. Giardini comes in third with a 139.86. So Hunter Dubois, your Heat 1 winner, 135.09. Heat 2, Michaela Gabriel in lane 1, Keegan Wright in 2, Amaya Brooks in 3, Michaela Rutledge in 4, McKenna Savage in lane 5, Faith Ellen in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Amaya Brooks from Anglefish, 128.99 her time. She's in lane number 3. Michaela Rutledge, your leader at the halfway point, 41-44. 3 swimmers within 0.3 of a second of each other in lanes 2, 3, and 4. Rutledge leading the way. Wright and Brooks right behind her. Amaya Brooks taking the lead in lane 3. She came in with her top time. Good finishing swim for Amaya Brooks from Anglefish. She will be your Heat 2 winner, 125.96. Keegan Wright will take second, 127.26. Third place will come from lane 4. That's Michaela Rutledge, but it is Amaya Brooks, your Heat 2 winner. Heat 3 in lane 1, Jane Dater in lane 2, Carolina Kiang in lane 3, Emma Ferreira in lane 4, Beth Regain lane 5, Madeline Babcock in lane 6, Langland Kurajam. Top time coming in belongs to Ferreira, Emma Ferreira, lane 3 from Crimson, 125.84. It is Beth Regain, 38.76 at the halfway point from Anglefish Aquatics. She's in lane 4, white cap, excuse me. So your Heat 3 winner is going to be Beth Regain, coming out of lane 4 from Anglefish, 121.93. Emma Ferreira, second place, 124.32. Carolina Kiang, 124.88. So Beth Regain, $121.93, your Heat 3 winner. Heat 4, 2 swimmers, lanes 1 and lane 6. Amanda Abbott in 1, Madison Stearns in lane 6. So 4 scratches here. Again, it's what we typically see on the final day. Also, a little bit of a schedule change. Forced the 50 free to go from yesterday to today. Amanda Abbott in lane 1, Madison Stearns in lane 6. Abbott, your leader at the halfway point, 40-10 for Amanda. So in the battle of lanes 1 and 6, it will be Amanda Abbott from Gators. 125.03 for Abbott. Stearns will finish in a 130.94. So Amanda Abbott, your Heat 4 winner. Heat 5 underway. Taylor O'Neill in lane 1. Katie Kilcoyne in 2. Jean Wang Gao in 3. Lily Pattinson in 4. Morgan Bullen in lane 5. And Eve Piazza in lane 6. Jean Wang Gao, your top time coming in, 118.93. Wang Gao, also your leader at the 50, 36-13, her split. So O'Neill coming to battle here in lane 1. It will be Taylor O'Neill, 117.93. Sneaking in out of lane 1. Jean Wang Gao taking second, 118.04. Third place will be Lily Pattinson, 121.27. So your Heat 5 winner is Taylor O'Neill, 13-year-old from Crimson. Heat 6 in lane 2, Lily Jonkis. Lane 3, Victoria Zhang. Lane 4, Catherine Shen. Lane 5, Emma Richards, and in lane 6, Sydney Brady. Lane 1 is open. Emma Richards, your leader at the turn, 35-25 for Richards. Swimming out of lane number 5, followed by Victoria Zhang in lane 3, 35-61 for Zhang. Richards and Zhang as we come down the stretch here. Zhang in 3, Richards in lane 5. Richards looks to be slightly ahead here at the wall, and it is Emma Richards, 1:15.71 for Emma. Zhang taking second, 1:15.82. Third place will be Catherine Shen from Crimson, 1:18.06. So Emma Richards improving on her best time of 1:16.85 with a 1:15.71 here. Emma Richards, your Heat 6 winner. Heat 7 of 9, Angela Parasolt in 1. Claire Carroll in 2, Audrey Bonin in 3, Savannah Lombardi in 4, Autumn Card in lane 5, lane 6 is open. Your top time coming in belongs to Audrey Bonin from Crimson, 1:13.72. Bonin is in lane 3. And it is Bonin, 34.66 at the turn. Little under a second lead on Lombardi in lane 4. Savannah Lombardi, 15-year-old from Gators. Younger sister Tatum swam this morning in the 12 and under session. Had a good session for herself. Savannah looking to do the same here this afternoon, but it is Audrey Bonin remaining your leader. In lane 3, Autumn Card coming out of nowhere in lane 5, but it will be Bonin, 1:14.74. Card will take second, 1:15.05. Lombardi third, 1:16.01. So Audrey Bonin, 1:14.74, your Heat 7 winner. Julia Pelchat in lane 1, Maggie Mahoney in lane 2, Bella Smith in 3, Alexandra Akhmeva in 4, and Addison Abreu in lane 6. Akhmeva is in lane 5, excuse me. So Pelchat 1, Mahoney 2, Smith 3, Akhmeva 5, Abreu lane 6. So Mahoney first to turn, 33.50 from Maggie. In lane 2, 17-year-old swimmer from Gators. So Mahoney remains your leader, being challenged by Abreu in lane 6 on the outside. It will be Mahoney, though, taking it. 1:12.91. Abreu will take second, 1:14.31. Akhmeva will take third, 1:15.30. So Maggie Mahoney, a 1:12.91. Addison Abreu, a 114.31. Alexandra Akhmeva, 115.30. Maggie Mahoney, your Heat 8 winner. Ninth and final heat, 100 breast. Ruby Groves in 1, Jay Lapina in 2, Kate Hanley in 3, Kelsa Dador in 4, Sadie Brown in lane 5, and Mila Vuoltinaho in lane 6. It's Pina at the 50 turn, 31-26 for Jayla.
Event number 44 is the boys 13 over 100-yard breaststroke. There are 10 heats. Heat 1, event blocks, please.
So Jayla being chased by Kelsa Dador from Crimson in lane 4. Pina came in with a 105.21. Dador a 104.76. And it's Pina 107.35 the time. Dador 107.49. Third place was Mila Vuoltinaho 109.29. So Jayla Pina, your Heat 9 winner. This will take us to event number 44, boys 13 and over 100 breaststroke. Heat 1, lane 2, Christian Pereira. Lane 3, Christian Santos. Lane 4, David Schneider. Pereira and Santos both from Crimson. Schneider from Anglerfish. Anglerfish? Have I been saying it wrong all along? I think it's angler, like a fisherman, like an angler. And I've been saying for a little while here, anglefish. Anglerfish Aquatics. So Pereira, the early leader in Heat 1 in lane 2. Boys 100-yard breaststroke. Christian Pereira in lane 2 will take our opening heat on the boys' side. 122.21 for Pereira. Schneider and Santos battling it out for second. David Schneider gets it from Anglerfish. 136.20 for David. Santos goes 136.30, so your Heat 1 winner, Christian Pereira from Crimson. Heat 2, lane 1, Colin Campbell. Lane 2, Michael Workus. Lane 3, Lucas Leonard. Lane 5, Miller Wasick. So lanes 4 and lane 6 are open here. Leonard comes in with the best time, 134.71. It's Wasick at the turn, your leader. So it looks like Miller forgot to put his goggles down. He just went to adjust them. So Wasik with some equipment issues in lane 5, certainly not slowing him down. So Wasik with the goggles on his forehead will be your Heat 2 winner from Crimson out of lane 5. 127.21 for Wasik. Second place, a three-way battle here. It's anybody's race. Ends up being Michael Workus, 138.25. Colin Campbell takes third, 138.38. So Miller Wasik, your Heat 2 winner, 127.21. Also represents about a 10-second drop for Miller. So outstanding race there. Goggle issues notwithstanding. Heat 3, Bowden Spurn in lane 1, Trevor Smith in 2, Max Grisanti in lane 3, and Gene Soto in lane 6. Lanes 4 and 5 open. Trevor Smith and Spurn leading the way. It is Trevor Smith to the wall first at the 50, 38.82 for Smith. Max Grisanti was second. So Trevor Smith in lane 2 is led wire to wire. He will be your Heat 3 winner. 121.81. Max Grisanti will take second, 124.28. Bowden Spurn will take third, 131.42. So Trevor Smith, your Heat 3 winner. Owen Shandaria in lane 1, Aiden Wallace in 2, Ethan Young in 3, Dominic Mealy in lane 5. So lanes 3 and 6 open. Breakin Shea is in lane 4. Sorry about that. So it is Shea, the leader at the turn, 35.78 for Shea. 14-year-old swimmer from Crimson, came in with a 119.05. Leading the way here, Aiden Wallace from Gators in lane 2, second place right now. He'll need to hold off Shandaria in lane 1. We saw Wallace with some good closing speed at our meet in May. Wallace looks like he could do it again here. Aiden Wallace from lane 2, and it will be Aiden Wallace, 117.21. Breakin Shea will take second, 117.77. Shandaria third. But it was Aiden Wallace coming out of nowhere again. just like last meet in May, Aiden Wallace, your Heat 4 winner. Zach Dauphin in lane 1, Keith Hartman in 2, Paul Denega in 3, Alex Salima in 4, Ryan Kornacki in lane 5, and Matthew Smith in lane 6. So Gators in lanes 1, 2, and 3, Crimson in lanes 4, 5, and 6. I'll tell you, that race that Aiden Wallace just won was reminiscent of our meet in May. I don't know whether it was breaststroke as well, but Wallace came into the final 25. He was down by about 5 yards or so, made up the time and the distance to will himself to victory. Paul Denega looking to will himself to victory here. Leader at the turn, 29.83. He's built up a very big lead on his next closest competitor, which would be Keith Hartman in lane 2. So Paul Denega, 16-year-old swimmer from Gators, will be your Heat 5 winner. Denega goes a 104.40. It will be Hartman finishing second out of lane 2, excuse me. Hartman goes a 111.91. Third place will be Alex Salima, the Hendricken swimmer, 114.41 for Salima. But it was Paul Denega out of lane 3, 104.40, your Heat 5 winner. Heat 6, a full pool here. Kevin Dong in lane 1, Andrew Ng in 2, Patrick Smith in 3, Jaden Yang in 4, Ethan LaRue in lane 5, and Madsen Spurn in lane 6. So similar to the freestyle, the 100 free, Andrew Ng out in front early in lane 2, 32.98 for Ng. He came in with a 111.84. Top time coming in belonged to Patrick Smith. 17 from Crimson, a 111.20. So Ng with a strong pullout there coming into the final turn. It's Andrew Ng battling Kevin Dong in lane 1. Ng in lane 2, Dong in lane 1, and it will be Andrew Ng, 109.86. So Ng with almost a 2-second drop. Kevin Dong will take second, 110.04. Third place will be Jaden Yang, 111.50. But the story here, Andrew Ng, your Heat 6 winner, also dropped 2 seconds there. Congratulations to Andrew. This will bring us to Heat number 7. Oh. So we had a couple early entries into the pool. Brudney in 3, Smith in 6. Roush in lane 1, Lamb in 2, Dan Brudney in 3, Vittorio Preet in lane 4, Addy Cole in lane 5, Mateo Smith in lane 6. So Brudney and Smith went into the drink a little early. No DQs there. And it is Mateo Smith in the early lead here in lane 6, the Wheeler Warrior standout from Gators. 16-year-old came in a 110.93. So Smith long at the final turn. Good pullout here. And Smith can kick it down because he will cruise to victory here in Heat 7, 107.93 for Matteo. Dan Brudney will take second, 108.61. Vittorio Preet will take third in 109.56. So Matteo Smith, your Heat 7 winner. Patrick O'Connor in lane 1, Alex Lopes in 2, Daniel Coburn in 3, Kai Shinkyo in lane 4, Ben Connors in lane 5, Brendan Collins in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Coburn, 106.23. He's in lane 3. Kai Shinkyo in lane 4. The leader, Daniel Coburn in 3. Lopes on the outside in lane 2 now making a late move. And it's Shinkyo taking it, 104.90. Alex Lopes will take second, 105.21. Third place is Daniel Coburn, 105.44. Connors finishing fourth, 106.85. Heat 9 of 10, Oliver Cox in lane 1, Andrew Dew in lane 2, Robert Wang in 3, Chase Sameo in 4, Benjamin Lee in lane 5, and William McClellan in lane 6. It's McClellan at the 50-yard mark. 29.97 for William. He's swimming out of lane 6. Being chased by Robert Wang, 17-year-old unattached swimmer. So Wang and McClellan battling here. It looks like Robert Wang has taken over the lead from McClellan, and it is. So Robert Wang will take first. McClellan will take second. Third place will fall to Chase Sameo. So Robert Wang, your Heat 9 winner. That will take us to our final heat of event 44. Jake Hawkinson in 1, George Groves in 2, Max LaRoche in 3, Christopher Smith in 4, Theo Baudet in 5, Carrick Shea in lane 6. LaRoche comes in the only swimmer with a sub 1 minute time here, 59.52 for LaRoche. He's in lane 3. Superb breaststroker for Barrington High School. Being challenged in lane 5 by Theo Baudet. It is Baudet at the turn, 28.58 to LaRoche's 28.78.
Our next event is event number 45. It's the girls 13 and over, 200-yard backstroke. There are 9 heats. Heat number 1 should be on the blocks.
Down the stretch they come, Baudet in 5, LaRoche in 3, LaRoche making a late push, and it is LaRoche. Max LaRoche taking it 1:00:60 for LaRoche. Baudet will take second, 1:00:63. So edged out by LaRoche by 3/100ths of a second. It was Jake Hawkinson in lane 1 taking third, 1:03:60. So it looked like it was going to be Baudet. LaRoche took a quick stroke at the end. He was kind of in between strokes there. Could have glided in. He wouldn't have won. Took a quick stroke there, was all the difference. 3/100ths. Max LaRoche, your Heat 10 winner. Heat 1 underway. Sophia Marchand in lane 2. McKenna Savage in 3. Catherine Jankowicz in lane 4. This is the opening heat of our girls 13 and over 200-yard backstroke. McKenna Savage from Anglerfish Aquatics, your leader. All three swimmers, Marchand, Savage, Jankowicz, no time. Likely the first time swimming the event for all three swimmers. Jankowicz looks like she may have lost her goggles or forgot them. McKenna Savage continuing her hold on the lead in lane 3. The smell of deodorant has come wafting through the broadcast area. It has a very pleasant smell. Happy to see there's good hygiene being practiced. Savage will take it. Heat 1, 2:55.93. Apologies. Just came out of nowhere. Like, it was a pool, and then it was like a nightclub smell, like deodorant out of nowhere. Yeah, you have to be here, folks, to understand. Jankovic finishing up. What a valiant effort by her after losing her goggles as they're hanging from the back around her neck. So great job by Catherine Jankovic, finishing up, not quitting. Kudos to you, Catherine. We'll move on to heat number 2. It still smells like deodorant over here. I don't. Once you get the giggles, you can't get rid of them. And it went from just a normal smelling pool to just a heavy, heavy deodorant smell. Obviously, we're in the stands really close to the swimmers. Where are we? Heat number 2. Phoebe Burke in lane 1, Hunter Dubois in lane 2, Jane Dater in lane 4, Langland Kurajam in lane 5. So lanes 3 and 6 are open. Jane Dater out to the very early lead here in heat number 2. It did smell. Neil Hartman commenting, asking if it was Axe body wash. It was something like that. Jane Dater continues to be in the lead. She's from Crimson. 13-year-old, came in with a 3:00.12. Back to action. Okay, get serious. No more joking around. Sometimes you just have to make yourself laugh, even if it's not funny. But yes, Neil, it was very reminiscent of an Axe body wash shower. I felt like Robin and I were right in the midst of it. Russ Zito says better than the alternative, and I will agree with you 100%, Russ. We've been there as well. So we've been at the alternative over here as well. So it is much better than the alternative. So Jane Dater continuing her lead. She's built up a fairly substantial lead out of lane number 4. And it will be Dater, 240 flat. Your winner from Crimson. She's in lane 4, 240 flat. That was Jane Dater. The race for second place looks like Hunter Dubois in lane 2. And it will be Dubois in lane 2 with a soft touch, no time. Third place will be Phoebe Burke in a 3:02.08. So Dater, your heat 2 winner. We'll move on to heat number 3. We're back. We got it back on the rails here. I think we do. Until that next waft of cologne comes our way. Heat 3, Michaela Rutledge in lane 2, Avery Brown in 3, Izzy Alonso in 4, Ella Folks in lane 5, and Lily Jonkis in lane 6. So it's Avery Brown out early. 14-year-old from Gators, white goggles, middle of the pool. She's in lane 3, 33.83. Avery Brown came in with the top time of 2:40.41. Brown is in lane 3, continuing to lead the way. Next closest swimmer to Brown is Ella Folks in lane 5. Brown went out in a 1:10.45. Ella Folks a 1:18.21. So Brown in lane 3, Folks in lane 5. Avery Brown continuing her dominance here in Heat 3. As she starts her final up and back. Avery Brown will take it, will get you her time. Ella Folks will take second place. So Avery Brown in a 2:25 flat. It's a 15-second drop for Avery. Congratulations to her on an outstanding swim. 14-year-old from Gators. Ella Folks, the next to check in. 2:42.85, a 7.5-second drop for Folks. Third place will come from lane 6. It will be Lily Jonkis, 2:49.79, a 6-second drop for Jonkis. So all three swimmers logging big drops there. Your winner, Avery Brown from Gators. Carolina Kiang in lane 1, Taylor O'Neill in 2, Ella Bovier in 4, Sydney Brady in 5, Charlotte Friedman in lane 6. This is heat 4 of 9. All crimson in the middle of the pool. The Gators are the bookends. Kiang in lane 1, Friedman in lane 6. Bouvier came in with the top time of 2:34.21. It's Sydney Brady at the 50, 36.05 for Sydney. Long way to go here. So it's Brady and O'Neill, Sydney Brady in 5, Taylor O'Neill in lane 2, both from Crimson. At the halfway point, they've established themselves as the co-leaders, basically. About 0.2 of a second separated them at the last turn. Taylor O'Neill in lane 2, Sydney Brady in lane 5. Their teammate Ella Bovier in lane 4, so don't count her out. She's making a move now. Looks to be O'Neill who has taken over the lead out of lane 2, and it is Taylor O'Neill battling with Sydney Brady for the final 50 here. Down the stretch they come. O'Neill and Brady almost stroke for stroke, but it is Taylor O'Neill leading the way, and it will be O'Neill taking it. 2:32.03. Brady goes at 2:33.11. Sneaking into third was Carolina Kiang, 237.78. So Kiang came out of nowhere to take third. Strong finish for Lena. But it was Taylor O'Neill, your Heat 4 winner. Heat 5, lane 1, Addison Fulling. Lane 2, Jillian Frechette. Lane 3, Lily Pattinson. Lane 4, Beth Regain. And in lane 6, Maddie Bodor. Patterson from Crimson comes in with the best time here, 227.99 for Lily. Beth Regain and Addison Fulling, your current leaders, lanes 4 and 1. Regain continues to be your leader in in lane 4. .109.33 at the halfway point for Regain in lane 4. Regain has a good rhythmic tempo to her backstroke. Almost a slight bob up and down in between strokes. Head straight though, good shoulder rotation, hips up. So it's Regain with 50 to go from Anglerfish in the lead. Addison Fulling from Crimson remains in second. Third place, Lily Pattinson from Crimson as well. Regain has led here, wire to wire, out of lane 4. Beth Regain, 13 years old from Anglerfish. She will be your Heat 5 winner. 224.04. Fulling will take second, 227.80. Pattinson third, 231.35. So Beth Regain, your Heat 5 winner from Anglerfish Aquatics. Maggie Holland in lane 1, Vivian Wienert in 2, Chloe Song in 3, Morgan Bullen in lane 4. Ksenia B in lane 5, and Madison Stearns in lane 6. Chloe Song, your early leader in lane 3, 33.38 for Song. Sanaya B in lane 5 in second currently. She's challenging Song right now. Song in 3, Sanaya B in lane 5. At the halfway point, it's Sanaya B in lane 5. Sanaya B has opened up her lead. She will be your winner here in Heat 5. 221.30. Holland will take second, 224.11. Third place will come from lane 3, Chloe Song, 224.28. So it was Sanaya B from Crimson, your Heat 6 winner. Sarah Pescod in lane 1, Joss Halsey in 2, Catherine Shen in 3, Sophia Wong in 4, Katie Kilcoyne in lane 5, and Emma Richards in lane 6. This is Heat 7 of 9. It's Emma Richards out to the early lead, lane 6, 32.92. Followed by Jocelyn Halsey from Gators, 14-year-old. She came in with a 222.22. Richards a 224.60. Both Richards and Halsey have had quite a few good swims this weekend. They remain 1 and 2. Richards in 6, Halsey in lane 2. Sarah Pescod sticking around here in lane 1. It is now Halsey at the turn who has taken over the lead in lane 2. Richards falling to second. Halsey seeming to pick up some steam here. Jocelyn Halsey in lane 2. Emma Richards in lane 6. They're your leaders. So it will be Joss Halsey cruising to victory, 221.90. Emma Richards will take second, 224.22. Third place will be Catherine Shen, 228.12. So Jocelyn Halsey from Gators taking Heat 7, 221.90. Heat 8 is off in lane 1. Kelsa Dador in lane 2. Riley Connolly in lane 3. Chelsea Friedland in lane 4. Lauren Jolly lane 5. Peyton Brady. And in lane 6, Alexandra Akmeva. Lauren Jolly, your leader after the first 50, 32.28 for Jolly, 14-year-old from Gators. Chelsea Friedland now your leader out of lane 3 from Crimson. Friedland came in with a 2:13.86. She continues to hold her lead by the narrowest of margins over Jolly. So Friedland and Jolly neck and neck. Approaching the final 50, it's still Friedland in lane 3, 142.16. So Friedland is in lane 3, middle of your pool, crimson colored cap. Jolly in lane 4, black cap. Jolly seems to have taken the lead on that end of that last 25, putting some distance between her and Friedland at the end, and it is Lauren Jolly in lane 4, taking it 2:15.28. Friedland will take second, 2:16.85. Third place will come from lane 6, Alexandra Akhmeva from Gators. Lauren Jolly, your Heat 4 winner. Heat 8 winner, excuse me. Heat 4. We don't want to be on Heat 4. We've approached our 9th and final heat of the 2 back on the ladies' side. Swimmers in lanes 1, 3, and 6. So Hope Zayafeth in 1, Sonia Mlakar in 3, Paige Meller in 6. So Mlakar, 17-year-old from Gators, comes in with the top time here, 2:03.27. She's in lane 3 and in the lead right now, very early on. Hope Zayafeth in lane 1 from Crimson in second. So Mlakar continues to lead, 1:04.46 at the 100 mark. Zayafeth remains in second, 1:06.18. Meller in third, 1:06.43. Mlakar remains your leader, but it's Paige Meller now in lane 6 who has moved up into second place. So Sonia Mlakar in lane 3, Paige Meller in lane 6. Let's see if Mlakar can hold her off. Mlakar has led start to finish. And it will be Sonia Mlakar in lane 3, 2:14.09. Meller goes a 2:14.87. Zayafeth a 2:15.90. Will take us to event 46 on the boys' side. Two swimmers in the pool in lanes 2 and 4. David Schneider from Anglerfish. Owen Shandaria in lane 4. Schneider in 2, Shandaria in lane 4. Schneider from Anglerfish, Shandaria from Crimson. Shandaria out to the early lead. Tough loss for the Bruins last night to the Islanders in the second round, the NHL playoffs. Had a lot going on last night sports-wise. Red Sox, Yankees, always a must-watch. Olympic trials, Bruins playoff hockey. There was some NBA playoffs on as well. Shandaria remains the leader in lane 4. Good to see the Red Sox beat the Yankees. Bad to see the Bruins lose. That series now tied at 2. Bruins blowing a golden opportunity to take a commanding lead in that playoff series, failing to do so. So Owen Shandaria in lane 4. Continues to be in the lead. There will be 8 heats here of 200 backstroke before we move on to our final event of the day, which is the 50 freestyle. Many heats, but they will all go very fast. Owen Shandaria will take it 2:31.13. His time. David Schneider will come in from Anglerfish. 3:01.43. So Shandaria, your winner of Heat 1. Heat 2 underway. Once again, only 2 swimmers here. Daniel Pimentel in 1. Miller Wasik in lane 3. Lots of scratches here as we move further along into the afternoon. Just could be a case of maybe some swimmers saying, hey, I've had enough today. Hot day, I want to go relax. Pimentel in lane 1, Wasik in lane 3. Wasik, your leader. Wasik and Pimentel here. Wasik, your leader in lane 3. Daniel Pimentel in lane 2. Good to see at least more than 2 kids lined up for the next event. Certainly makes it a little more exciting when you have more than 2 swimmers in the pool. that are a lane apart. They can't see each other. Certainly creates a difficult racing environment as well. So Pimento will finish 229.96. Wasik a 242.67. So Pimento the winner, heat number 2. We'll move on to heat number 3 where we have 5 swimmers. Heat 3 is underway. Madsen Spurn in lane 1, Evan Weiser in 2, Cormac Hughes in lane 3, Bowden Spurn in lane 5, Jaden Yang in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Cormac Hughes in lane 3, 2:37.46 is Cormac's time. Should have a good battle here between Hughes and Yang. So Cormac in lane 3, Jaden Yang in lane 6. It's Yang who has the upper hand early. 34.98 he's out in. Hughes at 36.13. Continues to be Yang and Hughes. Cormac seeming to be picking up the pace here. He's almost pulled even with Yang, about a half a second behind right now. Cormac's pacing seems to pick up within the flags on both sides. Definitely something to notice. Yang remains in the lead. So now you see Hughes begin to really pick up the pace, kicking up that white water behind him, and it is Hughes who now takes over the lead in lane 3. So Hughes now with the slight lead on Yang. Cormac Hughes in lane 3, Jaden Yang in lane 6. As they make the turn for home, it's still Cormac Hughes in the lead. And he will hold off Jaden Yang. Cormac Hughes in lane 3, taking it 229.97. Jaden Yang second, 230.88. The race for third place will go to Evan Weiser in lane 2, 238.67. So Cormac Hughes, your heat 3 winner. Full pool here for Heat 4. Luca Brenner in 1, Daniel Coburn in 2, Breakin Shea in 3, Moritz Gerhardt in 4, Ryan Kornacki in 5, Holden Brown in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Breakin Shea, 14-year-old from Crimson, 2:20.23 his time. Holden Brown in the lead after the first 50, 31.38 the time for Brown. It remains Holden Brown in lane 6, your leader. Daniel Coburn from Gators in second out of lane 2. He's got a lot of company. Luca Brenner to his left, Breakin' Shea to his right. Coburn really starting to make a move on Holden Brown here, and it is Coburn who takes over the lead in lane 2. So long, deliberate strokes by Coburn in lane 2. Has put him into the lead. 25 to go. So Holden Brown in lane 6, Daniel Coburn in lane 2. They'll be battling it out for first. Virtually a dead heat, but it is Daniel Coburn, 2:15.46. Brown, 2:15.89. Breakin' Shea will take third, 2:17.22. So Daniel Coburn from Gators, your Heat 4 winner. Alex Salima in lane 1, Jack Edie in lane 2, Nick Zerva in 3, Jeffrey Kong in 5, Jarrett Zito in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Nick Zerva from Crimson, 2:15.51. Zerva is in lane 3. One thing to watch as the 200 back laps continue to go on is that absence of white water around the feet. So the kicking always starts off very furiously by all of the swimmers. Fatigue starts to set in typically around the 7,500-yard mark. Zerva remaining your leader, has a large contingent of Crimson teammates cheering for him at the end of the pool. You'll see that when we get to the far end.
Hey, let's go, Mateo!
Large contingent of Crimson swimmers urging on Zerva. Great to see the sportsmanship here. Nick Zerva remains your leader. Second place looks to be Alex Salima in lane 1 and Jeffrey Kong in lane 5. But it's Nick Zerva with a commanding lead as he goes into his final turn. Rooted on by about 15 to 20 Crimson swimmers. It will be Nick Zerva in lane 3 taking heat 5, 2:10.70 for Zerva. Second place will be Jeffrey Kong, 2:15.95. Jarrett Zito will sneak into third out of lane 6. 2:16.27, but your Heat 5 winner, Nick Zerva from Crimson. Heat 6 is underway. Keith Hartman in lane 1, Damian Figet Kosarev in lane 2, and Mateo Smith in lane 5. So all Gators here. Hartman 14, Figet Kosarev also 14, Mateo Smith 16. Figet Kosarev comes in with the top time here, 2:12.66. However, it is Smith in the lead very early on. So good for Hartman and Figet Kosarev swimming next to each other, can see where they stand. Mateo Smith in a tough position in lane 5 on an island. Only good thing out there, all clear water. Nobody in lanes 4 and 6. So Smith, Figet, Kosarev, and Hartman, 1, 2, 3 in that order right now. Smith has built up a pretty commanding lead in lane 5. It remains Smith, Figet, Kosarev, and Hartman in that order. 1, 2, 3. And that's the order it will finish. So Mateo Smith will take heat number 6. The time of 2:05.87. Damian Figet Kosarev 2:09.35, good for second, and Keith Hartman will go 2:13.71 for third. So Mateo Smith, your Heat 6 winner. Zach Halsey in lane 1, Zach Zabo in lane 3, Ryan Connors in lane 4, GK Lang in lane 6. So Zach Zabo in lane 3 comes in with the top time, 2:01.44. He's in lane 3. Strong start by Halsey and Connors as well right now. It is Zach Halsey in lane 1. So Halsey remains your leader in lane 1. Zabo's second in lane 3. Connors third. Happy birthday to Zach Zabo's mom. Celebrated a birthday last week. I believe it was last week. Connors and Zabo almost stroke for stroke here. So Zabo and Connors have caught Halsey here, basically. It's actually Connors who hits the wall first, 132.76. So Ryan Connors in lane 4 had the lead momentarily. Looks like Zabo slightly pulling away a little bit. Tough turn there for Connors at the far end there. So it's Zach Zabo from Crimson who's pulling away here in lane 3. It will be Zabo taking it, 2:02.61. Connors will take second, 2:03.97. Halsey will take third, 2:04.32. Zach Zabo, your Heat 7 winner. Eighth and final heat here. Boys, 200 backstroke. Lane 1, Kai Shinkyo. Lane 3, Brian Zapata. Lane 4, Jake Hawkinson. And lane 5, Paul Denega. Brian Zapata with the top time coming in. 1:53.65, the 17-year-old from Anglerfish. Zapata remains your leader in lane 3, 56-16, his split time. Paul Denega from Gators in second out of lane 5. So Zapata has had a great weekend so far here at Seekonk High School. Some really strong swims, continuing that trend this afternoon here in the 200 back. So the race here will be for second as Brian Zapata has this all but locked up. He will be your Heat 8 winner, 155.14. Second place will be Jake Hawkinson, in lane 4, 159.85. Paul Denega will take third, but it is Brian Zapata, your Heat 8 winner. That will take us to event 21, our final event of the afternoon, as Robin does a happy dance here. Heat 1, Ayla Tessier in 1, Phoebe Burke in 2, Ella Folks in 4, Emma Giardini in 5, Catherine Jankowicz in lane 6. These will be really quick, folks. Approximately 30 seconds a race here. Opening 50 goes to Ella Folks, 32.46. So a 32.46 for Ella Folks. She is your Heat 1 winner. Heat 2, Amaya Brooks in lane 3, Hunter Dubois in lane 5, McKenna Savage in lane 6. So 3 swimmers here. Amaya Brooks out to the early lead in lane 3. Dubois and Savage pushing each other, lanes 5 and 6. Amaya Brooks catching some smoke on the outside from Savage, but it will be Amaya Brooks. Your Heat 2 winner. Langland Kurajam in lane 3, Izzy Alonso in 4, Carolina Kiang in 5, Michaela Rutledge in lane 6. Lanes 1 and 2 are empty. Heat 3 belongs to Carolina Kiang from Gators, 28.64. Kiang, your Heat 3 winner. Lily Jonkis in 1, Michaela Gabriel in 2, Ellie Kudich in 3, Jean Wen Gao in lane 5. So lanes 4 and 6 are open. Ellie Kudich will take Heat 4, 28.30 her time. Moving right along here to Heat 5, a full pool. Angela Parasalt in lane 1, Audrey Bonin in 2, Lily Pattinson in 3, Sarah Pescott in 4, Ella Bouvier in 5, and Maddie Bodor in lane 6. Patterson owns the top time, 28:02. She's in lane 3. And it will be Audrey Bonin, her second heat victory of the day, I believe, 27:57 for Bonin. She'll take it from from lane 2. She's your heat 5 winner. Beth Regain in 1, Morgan Bullen in 2, Emma Richards in lane 3, Victoria Zhang in 5, Charlotte Friedman in lane 6. So lane 4 is open here. Richards owns the top time, 27:32. She's in lane 3. She's catching some heat from Zhang in lane 5. Anybody's race here. Goes to Emma Richards, 27:57. So Richards right about on her best time. She is your heat 6 winner. Heat 7, once again, a full pool here. Allie Brenner in 1, Vivian Wienert in 2, Emma Ferreira in 3, Kate Hanley in 4, Riley Connolly in lane 5, and Savannah Lombardi in lane 6. Emma Ferreira, your top time coming in, 26:97. Kate Hanley looks to be in control here, and it will be lane 4. Kate Hanley, 27:37, your winner. Heat number 7, lightning warfare here as we continue to breeze through these 50 freestyle heats. Sophia Wong in 1, Autumn Card in 2, Madison Stearns in 4. Chloe Song in 5, Catherine Shen in 6. So Wong, Card, Stearns, Song, Shen in that order, lanes 2 through 6. Autumn Card and Stearns both clocking a 26:76 best time. Too close to call here to the eye. It will be Chloe Song in lane 5, 27:41 for Song. So Chloe Song, your heat 8 winner. Courtney Bogosian in 1, Jocelyn Halsey in 2, Eve Piazza in 3, Maggie Holland in 4, Jaden Fioli Haughey in lane 6. So it will be Bogosian, 25:37 for Bogosian. Moving right on to heat number 10. Chelsea Friedland in 1, Peyton Brady in 2, Abby McGuire in 3, Addison Abreu in lane 4, Claire Carroll in lane 5, and Corinne Cartwright in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Abby McGuire, 25:18. And it is Abby McGuire taking it, 24:85. So McGuire, your Heat 10 winner.
Next event will be event number 22. Is the boys 13 and over 53. There are 12 heats.
So this is Nikita Pelletier in lane 3. Julia Pelchat in lane 6. So Pelletier was supposed to be in lane 4. She's swimming out of lane 3. Pelletier and Pelchat neck and neck. Here it is. Pelletier 25.64. Pelchat goes to 26.01. We'll move right into the boys. Our final event. We'll have one swimmer in Heat 1. It will be Christian Santos. So one swimmer in the pool, Christian Santos from Crimson. So Christian Santos goes to 34.54. So not only is he the winner, but he drops time. Almost 2/10. Good job, Christian. He's your Heat 1 winner. We'll move on to Heat 2. Full pull with the exception of lane 6. David Schneider in lane 1. Colin Campbell in 2. Oliver McCarthy in 3. Bowden Spurn in 4. Michael Workus in lane 5. So Oliver McCarthy in lane 3. First time we've seen him since the DQ for the false start. And it may have lit a little fire under him because McCarthy will be your Heat 2 winner here out of lane 3, 28.47. And that's almost a 2-second drop for McCarthy. So perhaps the false start DQ got Oliver a little fired up, but a great swim by him here in Heat 2 of the 50 free. Cormac Hughes in 1, Madsen Spurn in 4, Aiden Wallace in 5. Madsen Spurn looks like he has the lead here. He does in lane number 4, and it will be Madsen Spurn, 27.61 for Madsen. Matthew Smith in lane 2, Jaden Yang in lane 5, Christian Pereira in lane 6. This is Heat 4 of 12, almost done here. 3 minutes before 5, should be done at about 5:10 or sooner. Heat 4 winner, Christian Pereira in lane 6, 26.24 for Pereira. That's a good time drop for Christian. Congratulations. Christian Pereira, your Heat 4 winner. We're moving on to Heat 5. Ethan LaRue in lane 1, Moritz Gerhard lane 2, Breakin Shea in lane 5, Jack Eady in lane 6. Ethan LaRue in lane 1 will take it, 25.85 for LaRue. Robert Wang in lane 1, Luca Brenna in 2, Keith Hartman in 3, Patrick Cadogan in 4, Jarrett Zito in 5, Owen Shandaria in lane 6. So let's see, we do have an open lane. It's 4, so no Patrick Cadogan. Heat 6 belongs to Robert Wang in lane 1, 24:45. Five more heats to go. Alex Salima in lane 1, Noam Thrilnikov in 2, Vittorio Preet in 3, Daniel Coburn in 4, Kai Shinkyo in lane 6. Heat 7 winner Kai Shinkyo from Gators in lane 6, 24:58. Ben Connors in lane 2, Jeffrey Kong in 3, Dan Brudney in 4, Holden Brown in 5, Mateo Smith in lane 6. Kong comes in with the top time, 24:33. He's in lane 3. Your leader, though, looks like Dan Brudney right now in lane 4, pushed by Smith on the outside, and it is Dan Brudney, 23:85 for Brudney. Nick Kavik in 1, Andrew Ng in 2, Damian Figet Kosarev in 3, Addy Cole in lane 6. Nick Kavik takes it in lane 1, 23:83 for Kavik. 23:83 for Kavik. He'll take a 9/100th of a second drop. He's your Heat 9 winner. Oliver Cox in lane 1, Alex Lopes in 2, Patrick O'Connor in lane 3, Benjamin Lee in 4, Nick Zerva in lane 5. Looks like Benjamin Lee, and no, it isn't. Alex Lopes takes it, 23:04 for Lopes. So Alex Lopes, your Heat 10 winner, 23:04. Patrick Smith in 1, Zach Zabo in 2, Garrett Jones in 3, Brian Zapata in lane 5. Heat 11 goes to Brian Zapata, continuing his hot day and hot weekend here at Seekonk High School. 23:31 for Zapata. This takes us to our 12th and final heat of the afternoon. Theo Baudet in 1, Andrew Dew in 2, Cortland Meyerson in 3, Zach Halsey in 4, Carrick Shea in 5, Tosin O in lane 6. And to cap out our day, it is Tosin O in lane 6, 22:38. So blazing fast time there in our final 50 free of the afternoon to close out our June specialty meet. And what a weekend it has been. Hot outside, hot in the pool, great swimming, a lot of personal best times. Once again, thank you to everyone at Seekonk High School, all of the coaches on all of the teams, Gators, Anglerfish, Crimson, all the officials, all the timers, my lovely partner, Robin Connors, here this afternoon, Elisa Pelchat, Chris Mannion, John Kiang. We appreciate everyone taking the time to join us here at Seekonk High School for our June meet. We will be back for a trials finals meet. I believe it's the weekend of June 25th and June 26th. There are also some members of the team in the 13 and over group who will be in Dover, New Hampshire next week, swimming at the Seacoast meet at the Jenny Thompson Pool. Unfortunately, it does not look like that will be live streamed if anybody is staying back to watch it. So we'll keep you posted in case it is. But on behalf of everyone at Seekonk, Gators, Crimson, Anglerfish, alongside Robin Connors, I am Jeremy Abreu. Have a great weekend. We'll see you the weekend of June 25th, 26th. Have a good night.